Hi, this is Simon from West Coast Nissan. I'm very excited to introduce to you the brand new Nissan Murano for 2015. This is the third generation of Nissan Murano, and what I'm really excited about is the concept design styling that everybody's talking about. There is nothing else on the road like that. So enough of that, let me show you what I'm talking about. So Nissan's striking aerodynamic body design actually makes it look like the wind shaped the car itself. Nissan's signature Boomerang front and rear taillights have been exaggerated to make the mid-size body look bigger than it actually is, with the LED headlights that replicate natural daylight. Power panoramic sunroof that reaches over both rows of seats so even the passengers in the back can experience an open natural atmosphere. The floating roof appears to hover over the cabin thanks to the use of a blacked out D-pillar. The pillarless effect carries through to the interior, giving it an open, airy feeling. So one of the great things about the new Nissan Murano is the best-in-class cargo space. As you can see from looking inside, there's loads of room to fit golf clubs, you can fit camping equipment, put all your family in there. So with all this huge amount of space, I know what you're thinking, how am I going to get the seats back up? Well, we thought of that too. So earlier we were talking about the Boomerang style light clusters. As you can see, there's a clear inspiration of the Boomerang in our design. One of the reasons that we did this was not just because of it looked great, but aerodynamics, thus giving us better fuel efficiency. Under the hood we have a tried and tested 3.5 litre V6 engine. This will produce 260 horsepower with 240 pounds of torque. Perfect to take you around town, up the Coquihalla, or pretty much anywhere you want to go in a sporty and reliable way. So let's go inside and let me show you a few features. Okay, so once inside the new Murano, the first thing you'll notice is the seat. The seats are a zero gravity design. Now we've seen this before in some of our models. What's new about this Murano is not only is the zero gravity seat in the front seats, it's also in the outbound rear seats. Zero gravity seating is designed by NASA to help reduce the amount of fatigue that a driver experiences on long journeys, and it does this by increasing blood flow to the lower extremities. Ultimately, it just feels good. One of my favorite features about the Murano, not just the zero gravity seat, but the fact that you can cool the seat. Everybody knows on a hot summer's day, a leather seat can be a little uncomfortable. With the cool seat, you don't have that concern. It's going to keep you nice and cool and keep you comfortable. So one of the really cool things about the new Nissan Murano is the beautiful sweeping dashboard. It's got a fantastic lines, very clean and crisp, open and airy, runs throughout the whole car, and that's all tied in with the floating roof and the dual panel moonroof. But specifically when we look at the finishes, we can see they're very high end. We have a chrome accents, subtle lighting in the car gives it a warm, comfortable feeling. We've also got an 8-inch display. This is like Nissan's media center. Everything is tied in here. We've got the navigation, which is standard on every single model, with multi-touch controls on the screen, which means in your navigation mode you can pinch the screen together to zoom in on your area that you want to look at. We also have hands-free, obviously hands-free phones, also text assist, and Nissan also has, with the Nissan Connect, we also have weather reports, we have fuel station locations, and a number of other fabulous features and information. So as I mentioned earlier, we've got a 260 horsepower engine. Now if you're like me and you like to drive, you may want to experience a more sportier feel to the car. So we've got that covered too. With the Tiptronic transmission, you can select that mode and just move up and down through the gears and really get that experience of driving. Okay, so I've told you why I love this car, so why don't you come on down and see for yourself and see why Nissan is the fastest growing brand in Canada right now. I'm Simon from West Coast Nissan.